Hi everyone, I'm Julia, and I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about with kids today. We're going to talk about sugar. So, I love sugar, don't get me wrong, but it's super important to talk about because we really want to watch out for added sugar. So, a lot of kids a lot of kids probably don't really care as long as it tastes good, but um, we really need to learn where added sugar is, how much is too much, what foods, are they hiding it in? So the confusing part is that sugar can be called by a lot of different names, and there's really a lot. I'm not kidding on that one. But a few that you can look out for are molasses, high fructose corn syrup is a big one. Really, anything that says syrup is sugar. Something like raw sugar, it sounds kind of healthy, right? But it's still sugar, still added sugar. Caramel, malt syrup, dextrose. Those are just a few. So really look out for those. Another thing to talk about is how much. So what we recommend actually for adults and for kids um, is less than 6 teaspoons per day, which comes out to about 25 grams. So however you're looking at it, if you're reading a food label, look for the grams. If you're, making a smoothie and adding sugar, you can pay attention with teaspoons how much you're adding in there. Uh, so just to give you an idea, 1 can of soda has 8 teaspoons of sugar. So that's already more than the recommendation for the entire day, just in 1 can of soda. I know it's so sad. So that just puts it all into perspective how important this is. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I found in my kitchen that have added sugar, and I challenge you to look in your kitchen to see what you can find that has added sugar that you were not expecting. So the first thing I have here is granola. All granola has added sugar. And looks healthy, right? But it has added sugar, so we have to be careful. This is called oats and honey, so you can already tell by the honey that it's probably gonna, have some extra sweetness in there. So if you look at the back and you look at the ingredient list, it'll say, especially this one, it really tries to make it sound healthy. Everything says organic. It says organic honey, organic maple syrup, organic cane sugar, and I think that's all. What you can also do is look up here and look where it says added sugar. So for this one, it says includes 7 grams of added sugar. So, that you can keep track of how many grams you're getting. And then, look at the serving size so you know how much you're getting. Something else I found is peanut butter. So natural peanut butter sounds really healthy, and it is a little bit healthier than the regular peanut butter. But if you look at the back, it says sugar in the ingredient list. They're not trying to hide that. It just says sugar. And then, you can look at how many grams. So this one has 2 grams of added sugar. Okay, the last thing that I found is graham crackers. Graham crackers are a whole grain. It is something healthy, but this one, has this honey flavor. So it's going to have some added sugar to give it that sweetness. So again, this one just says sugar in the ingredient list, and then you can look up to the where it says added sugar. So it has 8 grams of added sugar. So 2 great places to look: up here under the carbohydrates and down here in the ingredient list. So I challenge you to go look in your kitchen and comment on this video and let me know what you find. Some other things that you can look for are like cereals, crackers, marinara sauce, applesauce, unless it's unsweetened, sports drinks. I know a lot of kids love those. Orange juice if it has added sugar. So those are just some areas that you can, look for added sugar and, watch out how much you're eating for those. Well, I look forward to see what you guys find, and feel free to post pictures in the comments of what you find too. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.